And welcome to Chase Center for tonight's matchup.
In that starting lineup once again, and for Philadelphia, it is the 9th occasion that Max puts it in the air. John Butler. Philadelphia controls the opening tip, and right away a turnover. Dennis Schroeder coming over from Brooklyn, making his 8th start. Curry lines up a 3, got the flyby by him.
Contest that shot by Curry. Good patience there by Stephen.
Maxey, Eastern Conference player, and he really is taking over as the alpha. Certainly Embiid, when he's right, when he's healthy, is the Sixers' best player, but the guy you can rely on is Maxey. There goes Green, he drives it.
Create that opportunity for Draymond Green. And get to that. He didn't look very comfortable on that closeout to start this ball game on Curry.
Embiid had played 4 in a row. He did not play last night. Embiid and Oubre sat last night. Oubre's not available tonight either. He's in street clothes. Green up top. Jackson Davis can't finish it. Embiid there to disrupt it. And now Tyrese Maxey at the controls. Nice pass. And blocked from behind. But scored 30 as Jackson Davis lost it. Looked like Kyle Lowry may have got a piece to knock it out of his hands. And that sets up Martin for 3. Long rebound out to Wiggins. Warriors without Brandon Podziemski and Gary Payton, because they have not shot the ball well here in this cold stretch. And since November.
Knocks down his first tray here of the evening.
Playing in his 8th game. There's a giveaway by the Sixers. Ends up in the hands of Curry. Curry, no look. Jackson Davis denied by Embiid. Embiid with a strong block.
It's going to be a tough load here for Trace Jackson.
Warriors are very small. They don't have a player on their active roster tonight over 6'9". Turnover Golden State. Maxey with Wiggins on him and sets it up for George. George drives it. George, little step through. He did foul out in the game, but had 30 in last night's loss. That was without Embiid. Here's Schroeder again.
And Schroeder's been averaging about 18 points, but he was shooting close to 40% from 3. He hasn't found that range since the trade, but it's a good sign tonight. 2 of 2.
He went from 18 a game in Brooklyn to 9 a game in his first 7 games as a Golden State Warrior. Just hit a milestone, his 1,000th career three-pointer. Dennis Schroeder with his 8th organization now. Got Caleb Martin on him. 5 to shoot. Wiggins will let it fly, and Embiid clears. Sixers at 13 and 18. And George Sixers already with 4 turnovers in this game. Wiggins cuts and scores.
Will cause them of that stretch.
That's 500 basketball. He told me he takes as much accountability as to their struggles as anybody else. Told me he needs to raise his own level. The team needs guys to get back to playing with confidence and the joy they had. Steph said no team gets off to a 12.
Because other than OKC and maybe I think Anderson, who's out of the lineup, along with Kevon Looney.
Shortened up the rotation, trying to find pieces to get comfortable offensively. Jackson Davis on the feed from Wiggins.
This time, finish the play.
Jackson Davis, he's got a handful dealing with Embiid. Settles for the jumper. And Curry with the ball, gives it up. Schroeder allows Curry to play off the ball quite a bit. A little razzle-dazzle, and that was just too much from Green. Thinking Jackson Davis was there for him on the lob. Got to remember, Embiid is a presence with the Sixers
in the
paint. Maxey missed it.
I like the pace here. Wow. These are Golden State.
2 of the 4 oldest teams in the NBA average age. Warriors certainly want to get out and run when they can. Lowry guarding Jackson Davis and forces the turnover. Maxey puts on the Jets. Maxey with a left hand, no. Missed opportunity. Maxey slow to get down the floor as well. Draymond Green drives and lays it.
From those last 3 minutes versus the Kings.
You go back to last night and then add tonight. They've gone the last 8, now almost 9.
Looking at that bling bling on his wrist earlier.
Oh, he's got a nice watch
from that championship Toronto.
George to Embiid, extra pass. Reggie Jackson rattles in and out. Curious to see the number of three-pointers we get in this game here tonight. Good that Reggie's on the broadcast as always. 57 three-point attempts by the Celtics in the first game of our doubleheader. Minnesota and Boston combined for 9. Impressive win by Boston. They have not played there
When he came back.
That was January 30th, coming up on the anniversary of that. They were rolling at that time. Embiid was putting together an MVP campaign, and the Sixers were playing well, comfortably inside the top 4. They had a first-round exit against the Knicks last year, and Embiid never really the same as Curry met at the rim. 17-8 Warriors lead it. You see, since the fourth quarter last night against Sacramento in that collapse, they've been outscored 32-8. 9 turnovers, only 2 made baskets. Make it 3 now. Paul mentioned Stephen Curry saying they're just average, just playing mid right now. They're hoping to find some offensive power. That's what
the constant movement on that backside for the Warriors. Oh, look at this.
Shot. Green
got up and said.
5 turnovers, 3 made field goals for Philadelphia. Kuminga races to the back. An 11-point Golden State lead. The Warriors have 9 made baskets, 9 assists.
Here, watch how Draymond Green is playing on the weak side and still guarding Joel Embiid.
Wiggins pulls down the rebound. A lot of traffic in there for George to deal with. Buddy Hield in the corner. Offensive rebound. Curry missed the layup. Reggie Jackson pushes. And now Yabusele lays it in.
Nice.
Big fella running the floor. Been a nice story. Come back to the NBA after the last 3 years in Spain and a terrific run in the Olympics for France. There's Sean Yabusele. Here is Kuminga for 3.
That's been the question mark here.
32% three-point shooter. Yabusele inside. He's a handful in there.
Yeah, but nice cut, right? He recognized that there was a quick double on Embiid.
Wiggins fouled from behind.
Really helped shape him and get him.
We talked about the future for Yabusele back then. They felt like he had a high upside, but never really materialized when he in Real Madrid and found a shot, found some strength, got himself in very good condition, and all the playing time. Give him a lot of credit. He's fought his way back to the NBA.
Only played 74 games in those 2 years in a Celtics uniform, but again, the maturity level going overseas, sometimes you just got to grow up a little bit, and that's exactly what he did.
Jackson Davis looked like he had a shot there. He gives it up. Now around the horn it goes. Warriors really moving it well. Schroeder still adapting to this Warriors offense. Finds Jackson Davis. Ricky Council in transition. Council strong, and he is fouled. Council, Arkansas Razorback. Moses Moody, a former Arkansas Razorback, on the floor and guarding one another.
Zone here for Philadelphia.
Buddy Hield, what is going on with Buddy Hield? That's a major question. He started the year on fire, Reggie. It just has not been the same shooter during the stretch. Embiid with a flurry of moves, but can't finish it. Sixers have just 5 made baskets in this first quarter with a minute and a half to go. Jackson Davis finds Moody. Here comes Kuminga now. Ball's moving well. Schroeder for 3. Got another pointers. He's hit all 3.
Again, coming in his 7 games with the Warriors, only shooting 21% from downtown.
Council driving on Hield. Council gives it up. Yabusele. Boy, he just knocks Kuminga off the block.
Second leading scorer on that France team, right behind Wembanyama.
Played a lot of 5 on the French team as well as
in this first quarter. We highlighted at the top, they're only shooting 34% on the season from 3.
Embiid passes up a three. Trace Jackson-Davis knocks it out of his hands. Embiid gives it up. Counts a long three. Kuminga has got healed up ahead. Kuminga runs into Doughton. Coming to the end of the first quarter. It has been all Golden State. Sixers looking sluggish tonight. And a three is down.
As he throws his arm, struggling from three. He was shooting 50% to start the year, and then have just taken a nosedive here.
Media guy doesn't lie. Hield has been a great shooter, the former Sixer, throughout his career as Embiid gets to the back. And the Warriors chance at the last shot. Schroeder.
Thank you.
Embiid did not play last night in Sacramento, and a disappointing loss for the Sixers as Moses Moody rains down another three. Their 8th made three. They have more made threes than the Sixers have made field goals in this game.
How about the ball movement by Golden State?
Doughton guarded by Curry. Finds Yabusele in the corner. And a
part of his game that has vastly improved from his time overseas is that three-point corner shot for Gershon.
Lindy Waters, his first minutes on the floor to start this second quarter. A three-point shooter. Kuminga now taking on Maxey. 4 to shoot, gotta go. Kuminga. Draymond Green in the corner, no. And Maxey wants to push it. Paul George, a couple of early fouls. Pull-up three is good to start this second quarter.
Good luck with that.
Curry's minutes are up here recently. Steve Kerr trying to get him more involved after protecting those minutes early. Sharing it, Reggie. 13 assists now for their 15 made buckets. Maxey shakes Waters, three-pointer, good.
Waters overhelped there, which allowed Maxey a wide-open three.
Here's Curry now, got free, Curry.
Can't give him that slither of daylight, that's all it takes.
Curry's made 2 threes, his first bucket of this second quarter. Already 9 made threes for Golden State, and a block by Waters. Doughton got stuck in traffic. Curry leaves it for Waters. Three-pointer. He can shoot it, and he's got.
And we've got 9 minutes and change to play here in the second quarter.
Maxey drives, hangs, and lazy. Such explosiveness going to the basket.
Oh, look at Curry.
Goes right by Doughton. Is equally as impressive. Catches it with a full head of steam, and straight to the bucket he goes. Mismatch with George, guarded by Waters. George wants to take advantage of that. Little turnaround jumper. It's good. Got a friendly bounce.
Start here to the second quarter by PG.
And splitting it is great.
This is absolutely terrible defense. I like Porras, though.
Yabusele. Yeah, that was knocked away by Waters. And we're just 4 minutes into this second quarter as Ricky Council, off since Monday, had a loss against.
Drive-in layup. Let these guys figure it out, right?
Martin snuffed that one out. Jumps the lane, gets the steal. Maxey with Kuminga on him. And Maxey lets it fly. That's going to be a loose by start. He's hit 3 threes already. Now Green ends up on Maxey. Maxey and a kickball. Something to note here. Schroeder grabbing at the back of his leg there as George hits another one. So he has found his stroke here in the second quarter. He's got 7 in the quarter. Wiggins lost the handle. Wiggins rises up and finishes. Can afford to be more aggressive.
Well, with Embiid on the bench, you see if Paul George, that should have been a swing pass. Nice move, but that should have been a swing pass to Paul George.
Warriors almost gave it right back. Nice save by Schroeder. And now Martin with a steal. And Martin stepped on the sideline.
Oh, drive it to the rim. It's not there. Stop and get it out.
Passion coming from the coaches. Our State Farm audio assist, Nick Nurse, trying to will his team to more energy on the defensively. Eric Gordon gets his first minutes of this game as Paul George misses. Got a 7-point quarter going in the second. Schroeder pushes and turns it back. Schroeder with Buddy Hield, Lindy Waters, Wiggins, and Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis shovels one to Wiggins for three. Warriors are getting great looks from three-point range, and they've knocked down 10 of them. 10 of 16 at this point.
This high screen and roll between Paul George, the points in the second quarter for PG-13, but that high screen and roll between George and Embiid, this is something Nick Nurse says he wants to kind of investigate a little bit more here going forward.
Wiggins guarded by George. Cross court, skips it out to Waters, and another three stops. Had a great start to the year, has been in a little bit of a swoon, but he is a shooter that can give you some instant offense. Warriors are getting a lot of that tonight.
That high screen and roll, when he catches the ball at the free throw line, you are really at his mercy because he can do whatever he wants because of his ability to score the basketball.
His guy is on the floor a lot. He's got that facial fracture. Mid-December, he suffered that facial fracture. He is good with the mask now. He says it's more comfortable and he hardly knows.
Hedge, pump fake. Look, when you've been in the association, Tyler Ford, this is his 30th. They've heard it all. They've seen it all.
By the way, Sean Corbin's first NBA game, Kenny Smith was playing.
What?
For the Rockets. Yes. That's how long Sean Corbin has been in the NBA.
And he only gave Kenny one foul in 25 minutes.
That was Kenny's box score that night. 1993 was Sean Corbin's first NBA game, and he's still at it. Gordon hits a three.
He's been in double figures since early November.
Made 3 threes last night. Maxey got a block. Schroeder gets it back. And now Wiggins, guarded by George. Wiggins, tough shot over George. Jackson Davis gets a rebound in front of Embiid. Jackson Davis coming off a career-high 16 boards against Cleveland, and he's going right at. Since the third week of December, back after a couple of weeks off.
A lot of resolutions by these teams. Fun next 4.5 months.
Paul George misses the three. Embiid the rebound. And Martin, guarded by Curry, passes up a three-point chance. Embiid drives it. Embiid.
I know they're up 13. And Philly has been
on only the one ejection this year. That's probably the biggest stat of them all. And Reggie just trying to find that line between being the aggressor, but then crossing the line into a problem for the Warriors and certainly for the officials. Leaving it up top, Green.
Watched. And I guarantee you, because he is big on film work and watching a lot of film, I bet you he went back and looked at some of the ejections and some of the technicals and said, you know what, I probably didn't need to take it all the way too much on that one, on that ejection. And he ejected, he's hurting his team.
Yeah.
So we've seen a better version of Draymond Green now. He's still feisty now, and he's still going to talk his talk, but he understands that he's more valuable on the floor here.
Well, the window is closing quickly for these Warriors as Curry launches and hits.
First Warrior in double figures now. Curry with 11.
Curry's got 3. Schroeder's got 3 threes. 12 made threes overall. Green with a steal. Schroeder pushes. Wiggins running with him. Now Curry. Curry patient. Drops it off. No look. Wiggins. Curry now with 5 assists as Embiid hits the...
I'll take that. Because then you have a rim protector. But when you're kind of jog back, that's just not going to cut it.
Embiid missed the first 9 games. This is his 12th game played.
That's a dare shot.
And Draymond.
That's a Sixers bench. That is so disrespectful.
Left him wide open. Green buries his first triple. Now Martin. Little pass fake. Misses a 3. Curry with a rebound. Kuminga up ahead. Martin runs it down. Embiid, surrounded Fender. Embiid's got his mask up here. And take it on Green. Double team comes. Wiggins gets a block. Green runs it down, giving up all that size, but the Warriors are making it work.
That was also good help there by Wiggins.
Curry shifty. What a pass. Kuminga resets it. Draymond Green left open again. Missed that one. Now does Nick Nurse point back at him or no? No.
They're gonna play the percentages. That's what they're yelling from the bench. Keep shooting, Draymond.
Analytics. Maxey missed it.
Here we go. Off to the races again.
Wiggins runs. Wiggins denied by Embiid. Curry draws the double. Green left open. Go ahead. And he missed it.
And did you see Embiid just threw his hand up like, go ahead and shoot it. Go ahead.
Coming to the end of the second quarter. At one point, Golden State led by 19 after Moody's 3 to start this quarter. Schroeder got a hand on it. Schroeder, little floater, no good. He had time.
He sure did.
And Maxey lets it fly. Oh.